for our on-demand library. Good morning. Welcome again to Court and Caboose. This is a strength class. Shoulders to shorts, about here to here. Let's open those arms nice and wide. Open up that chest. Open up that heart, and then give yourself a nice big hug. And then one more time, open it up again, and then we're going to alternate the top arm. There you go. Let's do two more. Open it up nice and wide. Come across, and then open up again right here. And then let's reach up and do nice side bend. So today's class, we're doing 1 minute rounds. I have the whole class written for the ground, but I do have standing options. So what I will do is show the option on the ground, and then immediately after show the standing option. I know that we have some members that work out standing only, so we will still have options for all. Let's do a reverse lunge, bring those arms up, and then drop a knee, and then switch. Reverse lunge, arms up, drop a knee. So it's 1 minute rounds, 12 moves. And again, I will show options for both. I'll show the ground option, and then I'll come up to standing for the standing option. There we go. A few more here. Good morning, Riley. Welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Cheryl. Good morning, team. There we go. And let's just do some hip openers here. So open up those hips. Nice big step here. Waking up that body. Hope you guys had a good night's rest and are ready to rock. Welcome, Sally. There we go. Then go in the opposite direction with those hip openers. All right. So our first move starts in 10 seconds. We're going to do a plank walkout. So if you're not coming down to the ground, you can walk your hands down to the lowest point that feels okay to you, starting with move one. So come to the edge of your mat, hinge at the waist, bend your hips, walk your hands down your feet. So again, if you're not coming to the ground, you can just walk your arms down and up. Otherwise, walk your hands down to the mat. And then I want you to slowly walk those hands out into a plank position. Hold the plank for a moment, and then bend those knees. Slowly walk your hands to your feet. If you're doing the ground option, we're going to stay in this forward fold, not walk all the way back up. And then walk it back to the plank. Hey guys, quiet. For those of you joining, welcome. Welcome, Megan. Welcome, Angela. Welcome, Lacey, Usha. Welcome, Liz. Good morning, Bridget, Ami. Looking good, team. Plank walkout. And again, you can be walking it right here, the top part of the plank. Move two, we're going to do up down plank. So if you're on the ground, you're going to go from a straight arm plank and then drop down, elbow to elbow, and then up, up. Standing option, find a wall that you feel good with, or you can use a table or a chair. Get into a plank position, and you're going to do shoulder taps. So you're going to tap the opposite shoulder, working to limit the movement in your hips. And that's also the shoulder tap is a good option if you're on the ground, but you're on a hard surface, and if you don't have a mat so you don't hurt your elbows. So it'd be plank position, shoulder taps, or you're down in that plank position, knees or toes, working the up down plank. Good morning, Carla. Looking good, team. 20 seconds here with the up down plank or the shoulder taps against the wall or on the ground. There we go. 5 seconds here. And then we're going to go into a plank rainbow to a pike position. So on your forearms, you're going to shoot your hips up. Drop your hips down to the right. Bring it back center. Walk those legs towards those hands. Brace your core. And then walk back to that plank. Drop your hips to the other side. Come center. Standing option. You're going to come into a plie and you're going to side bend. We'll go both directions with it. So right here. So again, it's 1 minute rounds, and it's a bit like a 15-second delay between the two options, but group fitness is for all. So all the classes here at VFit, they're for all levels. And again, we're all working here. We're working our obliques here with this plie side bend, or if you're down on the ground, doing the plank rainbow. Seriously. Looking good, guys. Sorry for that. There we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we're going to go with our arms overhead if you're standing, and you're going to go to a right side bend, come center. If you're on the ground, you're going to go grab one weight if you would like to. Side plank here on your knee or standing, and then you're going to bring the weight or just your arm down, and then underneath your body, turn your gaze behind you, and then bring it up. And again, you can be right here with those legs stacked. And as you come down and bring the weight underneath, you shoot those hips up, and then you come back up to start. There you go, looking good, ladies. 30 seconds here. So we're either in a right side plank, or we're working in a standing position with those arms overhead and going off to the right side. Looking good, team. 10 seconds here. We can do it. Let's see if we can do one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the ground, you're going to go to a tabletop position, hands on either side of those hips. Shoot up to tabletop, and then you're going to work towards straightening those legs or coming into this position, an L sit. Come on up. Tabletop, squeeze those glutes, and then come back to an L sit. Standing option, you're going to put your hands on your thighs, and you're going to do a standing cat-cow. So you're going to bring your tailbone back, find some length, bring your chin towards the ceiling, and then brace your core. Draw the belly in your spine, round the spine. So finding some length in the spine, and then we're working curvature of the spine here with both moves. You guys are doing great. There we go, guys. 10 more seconds here, and then we're going into bicycles. So standing option, knee up and twist, or on the ground on your back. So I will show the standing option since I'm here. So knee up and twist. And again, you can march if you are not balancing today. Otherwise, we're here on our back. Knee outside that opposite elbow, and then switch. This round is a 90-second round. So exhale as you twist. Exhale as you twist. And again, we're going 90 seconds on this one. And then we're going to repeat these moves. Exhale and twist. Exhale and twist. And again, core and caboose for focus. Very hyper focus on special parts of our body. The basis of all functional movement. Exhale and twist. Breathe into it here. You got it. This is a bonus extra long round. Exhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Then we're going to go back to that first move, which is a plank walkout with options. So keep going here. 15 seconds. We're starting to build the burn, and you'll find the second time through, the moves are going to feel a little different. Your body's going to start tingling. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Come into your plank. And then we're going to do that plank walkout. Slight bend in those knees. Carefully and slowly think about that placement of those hands as you walk your hands back to your feet. Again, you're building that core strength in this move, and then you walk it back out to the plank. And again, that standing option, you're working and walking those arms up and down those legs, hinging at the waist, coming down and up, working on the mobility of those hips. Let's see it. Let's see a nice full house. Welcome, Linda. Good morning, Michelle, Emily, Megan. Looking good. I love how big the attendance is on these strength classes. You guys are looking strong. I hope you're feeling good. Working our plank walkout for 10 more seconds. And then we have our up, down plank. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Brace your core. And again, come down onto one forearm, come down onto the other forearm, and then you work your palm back up, come back up to standing. I think this is one of the most challenging plank variations that exist. At least for me, this one's really hard for me. And again, the other options, you can be down on your knees, doing the same thing, or again, you can do shoulder taps on the ground, or again, standing option, working those shoulder taps. Nice, Bridget. Awesome, Liz. Oh, perfect, Usha. So Usha, do you have a shoulder thing that plank doesn't work? Okay, I'll think through other options for those plank moves, but it looks like you know some good stuff to be doing. Perfect. There you go, team. 10 seconds on these, and then we're going to the plie side bend or the plank rainbow to dolphin. Ready, set, here we go. So again, plie position if you're standing, and you're coming into the side bend. And although I'm saying bend, it's more like a reach. You're reaching. Imagine the crown of your head is actually going up top, like in this corner of your room, and then coming center as opposed to reaching down towards the ground. So an extension, center, extend, center. And again, the other option, you're doing one side of a plank rainbow, coming back to center, and then walking your feet a little bit towards your hands. And then bracing your core, walk those hands, those feet away from those hands and drop the hips the other side and then come center. Halfway through on this one, you guys are doing great. So again, standing plie with a side bend, or you're working the rainbow series. We've got it. We're doing great things together. We're gonna move on to that side plank, left side, in 3, 2, 1, you can put a weight in the right. So again, you're reaching long in the spine here, and then you bring that weight forward over your body, down towards the ground and behind you, and even turn behind you, and then come on up. Standing option. You're also working your obliques, nice long the spine, slight bend in those knees, and you're working with extended arms, bending over towards the left, and then coming center. Very possible to get in a great abdominal and core workout with standing options. I don't know what's harder with this one. Arms overhead, it's pretty intense. We have 20 seconds here, and then standing option, you're going for that standing cat-cow. On the ground, you're going for the tabletop to L-sit. We can do it, team. Nice and strong. And then we have our extra long bicycle ride in 3, 2, and 1. So standing cat-cow. Again, you're drawing that belly in towards your spine, and then rounding here. Again, thinking about the mobility of that curve in your spine. And again, L-sit to tabletop. Sometimes it does help if you do have the weights nearby to use those. Gives you a little bit of height. But here's the tabletop. You're squeezing the glutes, bracing your core, and then you bring your bottom towards the ground. Drive those heels in and see if you can work towards straightening those legs and then coming up. I'm cheating on this one a little bit. I have very obscenely short legs for my height. So it's easier for me to extend my legs than many other people would, but just do what you can. And again, we're working the core. Squeezing those glutes and then bringing that bottom towards the ground. And then coming into that L-sit. Our next move is the 90-second bicycle ride. And I got news. We're riding our bike through mud. So it's slow. Hold it for a count of 3 and then switch. Count of 3 and then switch. It's a slow bicycle ride today, Letty. I'm sorry. It just happened. Standing option. Again, balance. You'd be here holding for a count of 3 and then bring it down. Or again, if you're not balancing, a knee bend, twist the torso, hold for a count of 3 and then bring it down. And again, it's 90 seconds. We're going a little long on this one. There we go. Beautiful, Michelle. Nice, strong legs going across my screen. There you go. Nice, Morgan. Looking good, looking good. Yes, we're biking through mud. It's an unfortunate turn of events, but we're strong and we can do it. You have 30 more seconds here. And then we're going to move on to a new group of 6 moves. There you go. Exhale and twist. Hold. Exhale and twist. Hold. Our next move on the ground is going to be wag the tail. I'll show how that one works. I've been doing it the last few classes. I think it's pretty fun one. So you're gonna bend those knees 45 degrees. Bring your chin up towards your ceiling and reach the right hand outside the right calf and then lower down. And then reach the left outside the left calf and then lower down. Standing option. Standing knee. Oh, right here, you're gonna reach up, tap, same calf, bring it down, brace your core, tap so same arm, same calf, tap it down. Again, if you're not balancing, it's a knee bend, brace your core. Nice, slow, functional, purposeful movement. Think about those muscles you are working. Tap it in, bring it down. You have 20 more seconds. The burn is building, so we're going a little extra on the core, especially abdominals right now. So I'm doing 3 extra burn moves here, and then we'll end with Caboose. You'll see how it goes. There we go. We have 5 more seconds here. Standing, you're going to do a reverse lunge with a twist. On the ground, we're going to do a heel reach. So here we go. Reverse lunge and twist towards the front knee, and then bring it back center. On the ground, the heel reach, you're going to bring those heels down, shoulder blades up off the ground, palms up, and you're going to reach your pinky towards the outside of the right ankle, come back center, and then left hand outside the left ankle, and then back center. So you're going to go side to side, curving your spine, bracing your core, make sure you're not holding your breath, and then go for that heel reach. If you want a little more, there's 2 things you could do. You could raise the heel up off the ground as you reach for it. And if you wanted to, if you had weights, you could grab weights and have palms up as you go side to side. 10 seconds here. And then if you're on the ground, we're gonna roll up to a seated position and do a Russian twist. Oh my goodness. And then we're gonna repeat these 3 moves right away. So roll up to seated position, weights at your chest. And then you're going to twist over to the left. Turn your gaze to the left. Slowly come center. And then twist over to the right. And again, this Russian twist is also through mud. We found a lot of mud recently. I don't know what to say. You can also balance out your legs. The standing option, you can hold one weight or just your clasped fist, and you're working a twist. And again, when you're twisting your torso, you're twisting your gaze. Come center. And then over to the other side, come center. So your hips are staying forward if you're standing and you're twisting your upper torso. Come center, upper torso, oh gosh, come center. 10 more seconds, and then you're back to wag the tail. We're going straight through it. This is the burn you guys came for. This is why the house is packed. So here we go, standing option. You're right here. Tap that same calf, bring it down. Tap the same calf, bring it down. Otherwise, we're doing the wag of the tail, knees bent. Here we go, 3 more minutes. Work that abdominal wall. And again, getting a nice strong core. It's gonna help us so much. Help reduce any back pain that you have. There you go, lift. And then again, exhale. Think about the exhale connecting the breath with the movement. You're exhaling on the hard part of the movement. That's a good rule of thumb. So you're exhaling as you reach up, and then inhale, come on down. Exhale, bring it down. 10 seconds here. And then we have the heel reach. We can do it, guys. So I know it's starting to get uncomfortable. This is where you're going to start seeing results. So this is where you're going to start getting stronger and really having that change along the abdominal wall. So let's see if we can do it. Drop down those heels, palms up. And again, if you want to grab the weights, you can. And then you're reaching same hand to same heel, bring it center. Same weight to same heel, bring it center. And again, standing option, weighted or unweighted. Reverse lunge. And then that twist, bring it center. You got it. Nice. Looking good, team. There we go, ladies. Emily, I'm giving you a big mama hug right now. Good job. That's perfect. You got it, team. Where are we at? We are at 10 seconds. And then we got a Russian twist or the standing twist. As I'm standing, I'll show that standing twist, or you're doing the Russian twist. Here we go, ready, set, brace your core. Again, twist, bring it center, turning that gaze, bring it center, or again, that Russian twist. Long in the spine, lean back just to the point where you can like barely maintain that nice long spine. And then again, you can balance it out if you would like. Turn your torso, bring it center, and then over to the other side. Bring it center. So here we go, side to side. And then we're gonna end with caboose. And we're gonna work that, we're gonna work the caboose pretty hard for the final block of class, but we went a little extra. It's like 75% core, 25% caboose, but we're gonna really make it, we're gonna work for that caboose part. So we got 10 more seconds here, and then I do have a 30-second break built in as we transition to caboose. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Whew. You guys did great. Here we go, I'm moving around a little bit. If you're on the ground, we're gonna go into the bridge series, and then you're standing up, so you're gonna be on your back. Your standing option, you can hold a weight or go weight free. What you're gonna do is you're gonna squat. Oh, I am so sore from yesterday. You're gonna squat, and then you're gonna balance on the right, kick back with the left. So this is gonna be your first minute, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. Otherwise, on the ground, we're going into a bridge. Shoot those hips up. And then you're gonna leave your right leg planted, and then you're gonna draw your left knee into your chest, and then kick out that leg. Left knee into your chest, kick out that leg. 30 seconds here. So standing option, you're doing squat with a kick back. On your back in the bridge, we're working a one-legged kick, squat and kick. If this is a bit too much on your back, you can go into classic bridge and go up and down. Otherwise, we're right here for 3, 2, and 1. Extend that leg so both thighs are parallel point to toe. And now you're going to bring the leg perpendicular to the ground, and then bring it close to parallel to the ground. Bring it back up, perpendicular, and then bring it down. There we go, we can do it, bring it up. We can do hard things together. Bring it up, slowly bring it down. 5 more seconds here, bring it up. Slowly bring it down. There we go, and then drop your hips down. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. If you're doing squats with a kickback, now you're going to the other side. If you're doing a bridge series, we're doing the other side. Shoot those hips back up. And here we go. Now we bend the right knee into the chest, and then extend the leg. Foot is flexed on this first part. So bend it in, and then extend. There we go. And again, those hips are hovering off the ground. You're squeezing the glutes, driving that left heel into the mat. There we go. 5 more seconds here. And then we're going to do that straight leg series on the side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Point the toe. Bring that leg perpendicular to the ground. And then work towards parallel to the ground. So even lower, as low as feels comfortable. Bring it up. And then lower it down. There you go, team. You can do it. Bring it up. Lower it down. You have 15 seconds. So either you're doing a squat with a kickback with that left leg planted, or you're doing a bridge series. Keep going, team. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our next move is going to be a donkey kick series. So either on the ground or standing. The donkey kick is going to be the left leg. So you can put a weight behind the left leg, standing or on the ground. You're going to draw the knee in towards your chest, and then extend the leg up. Foot is flexed. Draw it in, and then extend it up. Standing option. Draw it in. So we don't do this draw it in much, but if you feel comfortable with the clutching of the weight, you're drawing it in and then extending it back. So we're adding on. We don't usually go forward with it, but we're working a full range of motion. Again, that foot is flat. Draw it in, extend it back. There we go. Next 30 seconds. I want you to hold it at the top of that donkey kick. Tiny pulses, pulse. Pulse right here. Looking good, team. Again, core and caboose, strength class. Again, you can be on those hands and knees, doing the same thing. Standing, you can always be holding on to a chair or a wall or a table or a desk, whatever you need. Just make sure you're not locking out that standing leg. There we go. We have 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring the knee back center. Now we're going out for the hydrant. So again, hands and knees are standing out to the hydrant. And then we're going to bring it back to center. Bring it out for that hydrant. And then bring it back to center. There you go. So you bring it out to the side. Squeeze everything you've got. Then bring it back to center. Here we go. Out to the hydrant. Bring it back center. And then 30 seconds. We're pulsing right here. At the top range of your motion, sorry. We're pulsing, and then we're doing the other side. Donkey kick, pulse, and then the hydrant. Next week, I'll go 75, 25, booty to core, just to mix things up a little bit. Here we go, 5 more seconds here, and then we're over to the other side. Ready, set, other side. There we go. So again, we're drawing that knee up, if that works for you today, and then kicking back for that donkey kick. Drive that knee in, and then kick it back. Nice, team. Here we go. Draw the knee in, and then kick it back. If you're joining me for shred and stretch, it'll feel good to jump and move. Otherwise, I can see these muscles cramping up a little bit. Here we go. Drive it in. Kick it back. We're almost done, team. We got 3 minutes, 2.5 of work. Here we go. Drive it in, and then meet back. Pulse for 30. Pulse, pulse. Again, we're lifting that booty, getting nice, strong glutes. Again, that's what stabilizes the hips. It's the hip flexors in the front, then the glutes here. All these muscles are working together. Important to have strong hips. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it center. 30 seconds with the hydrant. Bring it out, and then bring it in. Here we go, team. Bring it out and bring it in. It's a small but mighty booty portion today, class. But we're packing a lot of bang for a buck with the 3 moves that we did. So we did bridge, donkey kicks, and hydrants. And if you're standing, you did squats as well. There we go. Hold it out for 30 seconds. Our final bit of work today, and then we'll stretch. Pulse it out. Smile. It makes it a little bit easier. There we go. 15 seconds here. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. I'll be here same time Thursday for some cardio shred. Here we go. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully put that weight away. We'll get a stretch on those glutes real quick. So if you're on the ground, you can go onto your back and go into a figure 4 stretch. And if you're standing, come to a standing figure 4. Hinge at the waist. Keep that chest lifted. Come on down. Feel the burn, right? Oh, the burn is real. Almost forget the ab burn. There we go. Come on up and then over to the other side. It is an abbreviated stretch today because I'm going straight into shred and stretch. But after this, we'll do a side stretch too, and then I'll hop over there. So if you're doing this on demand, please keep stretching. If you're doing this live, please keep stretching too after this. Reach those arms up nice and tall. Do a side bend. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh my goodness, that feels so good, doesn't it? For core caboose. And then let's switch the other side. Reach the opposite arm up, and then a side bend right here. Beautiful work today. I think we might feel that one. Here we go. Squat down. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale down. One more time. Squat down. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale down. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, team.